I didn't think anyone in this game was human, or in these games.
Well, our main characters are. Everyone else is some... Yokai is a catch-all term for monster in Japanese. So when someone is a yokai, it's not very informative.
Yonkai. Where's that yonkai?
It's not yonkai, it's yokai.
Yeah, but where's yonkai from?
I don't recognize it.
Something else Japanese. Life shard, get! I hate this because these bullets are not single bullets for long. They explode.
Your flamethrower actually has a travel time to it.
Yeah, and actually is more powerful the closer I am to whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Her alternate thing is like, I don't remember what her alternate spell type is because I never play it. But her bomb in that is she basically places a sun. It instantly dissolves all bullets on screen and places a large energy orb in front of her that absorbs all bullets that it hits.
Huh.
It's not that powerful and won't do much damage, but it's lots of nice protection. Ah, stage 3 boss.
And this is only halfway through the stage.
Yes.
Right?
This takes place in the bamboo forest in the Gensokyo, which is the fantasy world that the games take place in, which was a big part of the 8th game, so the music here is actually a remixed version of the 8th game theme.
Oh, that's cool.
Which in itself was a remixed version.
And fun.
Yay!
Say it again.
The thing of that was, in a stage 4 of the 8th game, the boss is actually Marissa or Remu. It's whatever one you didn't pick.
Oh, okay.
And thus that's why the theme of that was a remixed version of the main theme of the games. Extend, we got our 3rd life.
Yay.
Gotta mind these lasers. See, I like this system with having to collect pickups because it forces you to take risks.
Yeah.
If you want to get lives, you're gonna have to head up to where the bullets are thickest. Which is a similar system they had in the 12th game, but was infinitely more complicated. I don't think I've ever played a game with a more complicated system than the time system in Touhou 8, which had literally nothing to do with time.
Oh. Well, how did that work?
It's really complicated. But basically, in the plot of the game, time has stopped. And I'll explain it after, when the boss starts. You've come to exterminate me, yes? Well, if you say so. But you can really defeat me? In Imazumi Kageru, she's the bamboo forest's leaf. She's a werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah, probably. That glossy hair of yours looks like it catches fire real easy. Huh? Fire! This Sakura will burn you up without leaving a trace. Marissa is quite ready for a fight. If you think you can hit me, try it. But you regret fighting me in this place blessed by the moon. Another reference to Touhou 8, you fight a were-creature in that game, but because the moon is fucked up, she can't transform. This were-creature, however, can. Oh, that was close.
Transformation triangle thing. Oh gosh, she turns into a wolf head.
I love the comments online for on the YouTube video of this song. And most of the comments are something like, "This song is just not the same without her wolf howls." So this would be hard for someone like Remu who has enemy-seeking bullets because she could just sit there and hit her. It's a little harder for Marissa because she only hits straight ahead. Gotta get that bomb shard.
Okay, wait, this would be harder for Remu?
This would be easier for Remu. This is harder for Marissa.
Yeah, you said it would be hard for Remu.
Oh.
But we get you.
Also, roar, strange roar. I'm betting that sounded a little more eloquent in Japanese. But this is, I think, the simplest of her spell cards. I say immediately as I die. Yeah, I can always count on Touhou to put my feet in my mouth.
Which sounds hygienic and funny.
And no, this a lot of people talk about how maybe the combat in Touhou is an abstraction. No, in the story they're flying through a forest firing laser beams at each other.
Yeah.
There's nothing about this that's an abstraction. Wolf sign, Sterling Pounce.
Only difference is that your beams have less variety.
There's a time limit on each spell. You still win if you time out, but you don't capture the spell card. It's the same as if you bombed or lost a life.
No.
You don't lose bombs or lives though, you just don't get the bonus. Also, capturing a spell card is how you unlock it in practice mode.
Oh, okay.
Because you can practice a whole stage by itself, or you can practice an individual spell card over and over. It's good for if you're having trouble on one specific boss. Oh, come on. Die! Get spell card bonus. Wolf Girl, huh? Why didn't you go all out? I was trying to, though. I bet you'd be stronger if you tore off those restrictive clothes. Yes, well, on nights of the full moon, I get thick fur. Thick by wolf standards, you mean? Whatever. I can roast a half-breed to my heart's content. My cuticle! I'll give you a full-body afro. No need to go that far. Well, probably?
Honestly, let's just skip the dialogue. It's so inane and stupid. I can't stand it.
It's just them trying to trash talk each other and sounding really silly doing it.
Yeah.
Which is what I love about it. The combat is non-lethal in Gensokyo, which is why they're so eager to fight.
Yeah.
All the combat is non-lethal?
Yeah.
How do people kill each other then?
Nobody does.
That's
Touhou is much more bright and happy than it appears with all the talk of genocide and societal oppression. So I think the technical... fuck, I ran right into an enemy. What the fuck? I'm such a fuck
I don't know, man.
The technical term for what I was doing is I think I called streaming, which is where a series of enemies fire bullets straight at you and you just stand still and slowly pass to the side so that they don't hit you.
Yeah, it's next to impossible to get all the pickups unless you go to the top.
That when I get a smaller bonus because I actually collected stuff before I hit the spell card. And now they mix up this yin-yang enemy to force you to not just go straight up or down.
Huh.
And now 2 of them. So, while quite an abstract location, at the beginning of this stage did state we're in the skies over Gensokyo in a storm.
Huh.
Some kind of magical storm, judging by the circles. Oh, it's one of our 2 bosses. The bosses of this stage are music-based.
Fun.
Can the tails also hurt you?
Yes. No, I don't think so. I think they're just really fancy-looking bullets. But they move in very strange patterns. Gotta get that. What are those, Jake? Those trebles?
Squigglies?
Yeah.
I forget.
Jake is our resident musical expert, and he has failed us.
Those are rests.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Rests.
See, I never became fluent in reading musical notation.
I had to. That's what you do in the band.
Yeah. So I wasn't in the band.
Where's the pity? You'd have enjoyed it there.
I'm gonna say, part of that boss went off screen when I defeated her and she ran away.
You think, like, athletes will be all sexual and shit, and then you join the band, and it's like, holy shit.
The tromboners.
No, it's just like, holy shit, what is wrong with you people?
I managed...
Be happy and
I have 2 lives with the amount I've been fucking up. I'm actually quite proud of myself. But I'm sure that won't last for long.
Matt has the opposite of performance anxiety in this. Yes.
Oh, I do have performance anxiety. I've fucked up a fair bit. Touhou is one of those games that there's a hotkey for start over from the beginning. Is that kind of... I got a bomb there. See, most of the time, you're supposed to bomb instead of dying. Because
Yeah.
it makes you invincible. It's always better to bomb than to die. He's something clever, really something. No
Now
doubt there's
I
a
wanna-
bad guy in here.
Now I want to play Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or something like that.
Like, you could be a good opponent.
Something with a huge Hadoken that for real.
Yeah.
So the bosses of this stage are sisters. There's the Japanese myth of the Tsukugami, which is a object that is 100 years old, gains a soul and sentience. In Touhou, they also gain bodies. So she is a guitar Tsukugami.
I think I've asked this before, but is that still a thing? Are there people who still consider that like a thing?
I don't know. I don't know much about Shinto. And her sister is a koto, which is that Japanese string thing that's laid across a lap.
Oh yeah.
And I like that the strings on their string instruments are musical notation with music notes on it.
Yeah.
This is also a slight misdirection. In Touhou 7, you fought, music-based monsters, 3 triplets all at once.
Jeez.
So, with 2 music-based sisters, they fake you out. So, first important plot point is that society is being inverted. And oh, fuck.
Inverted.
Such a wonderful, vague Japanese term. I probably actually wouldn't have died there, but I panic bombed. Let's see. Haikyo, sound of Jetvata's bell. Oh, fuck. This is a pretty standard spell, to be perfectly honest. Just
lots of bullets.
Lots of bullets, and like throw some of them fast, some of them slow, so some of them stay on screen and it gets denser as you go.
Yeah.
Earned a new life. I hate her and her fucking curvy lasers. The curvy lasers in Touhou have notoriously buggy hitboxes.
Huh.
Fuck you, I'm just gonna bomb. It's one of those bosses where the non-spells tend to be more threatening than the bells.
Huh.
Or the non-spells tend to be more threatening than the spells. This is an interesting spell card. She fires those bullets at you, they activate the things she already set down, which then seek you out.
That's a little scary. Daniel, why don't you tell our audience all about this manga you're reading?
Well, it's math books, and it's a harem manga about monster girls.
Monster Musume.
Yeah, Monster Musume.
So the hapless world discovers that there are in fact monsters living among us, and they start a cultural exchange program. And hapless, useless mid-20s main character gets saddled by an extremely lazy exchange agent with a Lamia girl, a Harpy girl, and a Centaur girl, and then even more.
And then there's a slime girl who apparently can't talk.
Well, she can imitate people. She can't talk on her own. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. I'm not out of bombs. I'm just gonna bomb through this because I can. Bonus failed.
Oh, you got her.
Fine, I give. All bark, never any bite. Go ahead. To where? Huh? To the inverted castle, obviously. That's where our power is flowing from.